Yo, what's up? What's going on? It's you truly again, Rico Rich with another soccer vlog. This is actually part one of two sections. I'm gonna go ahead and knock out part one today. It's basically going to be based off coverage here in the United States. That's media coverage, television, radio, stuff like that, newspaper article, stuff like that, internet, stuff like that. And basically, like I said, I read a lot of blogs. I listened to I'm a big sports radio guy. I listen to sports radio as much as I can, not just any sports radio, like ESPN, Two Live Stews. Also listen to World Soccer Daily, 2Gs from CSRN, a couple other CSRN shows that interest me, and more related to soccer. And myself, I consider myself a total sports fan, a true American sports fan. I love my football. There's no doubt. I'm a diehard Redskins fan, and Cowboys gonna get beat down. Anyway, back to the topic again. I'm a DC United fan. DC United better win the cup. Anyway, the whole point of the situation is a lot of true soccer fans. If you're a soccer fan or a football fan or a football fan, if y'all folks from outside the United States of America and watching this and seen my other soccer vlogs before, I'm just bringing a typical subject that is at heart here in the United States when it comes to soccer. First of all, I feel as a sports fan, American sports fan, I'm a little bit above casual. Like people say, people have these little cliche type names like, oh, you're just a casual sports fan, you just watch it because of this, that, whatever. I'm a sports fan. If you're a fan, you're a true fan, you're dedicated to your team, you're dedicated to your core, then that's what you are. That's who you are. You know who you are. I'm a Redskins fan, true Redskins fan, don't like Cowboys fans. Sorry, y'all guys suck. DC United fan, we're the best team in MLS. We need to start playing like it. We're getting up there, getting a little bit up there, but we need to do more. It's halfway through the season. Get up there. But anyway, back soccer coverage. Soccer coverage here in the U.S. is improving a lot within the last, really since 1990. Anyone know the story about the NASL with the Pele and the old team New York Cosmos and the Razzmatazz back in the day? But Major League Soccer is much removed from the NASL days, and have developed on their own. Also, for those who are not familiar outside the United States and Canada, Major League Soccer is not the only soccer league here in the United States. Yes, we do have 14, soon to be 16 teams in the next couple of years, and the league that's Major League Soccer is developing and stuff. But we also have a much older league, which is considered a Division 2 level, Division 3 level to FIFA international standards, or whoever made that standard, whatever, called United Soccer Leagues, formerly the A-League, the original A-League. And basically is I think they have like 10, 11 teams now, and they do have a first and a second division, and we don't have promotion and relegation over here, and that's the second that's going to be part two of my soccer vlog segment, so stay tuned for that as well. But the soccer coverage here in the States, like I said, is pretty decent. It's not up to the level as, like, it depends on what you're watching. If you're watching stuff from Europe, like the English Premier League, La Liga, or something like that, and you have resources, like I said, most of the games will be shown on channels like Fox Soccer Channel, Gold TV, Setanta, and almost all them channels are on digital paid premium type cable and stuff. I mean, you have to have like 2 or 3 premium packages just to get the channel, or satellite like Dish Network or TV, whatever, DirecTV, whatever it's called nowadays, and stuff, just to have certain channels in your area, because not every area is going to have Fox Soccer Channel. Or if you're lucky, you live in an area where there's a lot of Latinos, you might get it in Spanish and stuff, where you get the Univisions, the Galavisions, the Telemundo, Televitora, or something like that, where you get a lot of the Mexican League or the Mexican League or Latin leagues, Copa Libertadores type stuff, coverage from there. And of course, as being a Latin television station, is going to feature a lot of Latin leagues and Latin players and stuff. But it's soccer, a true soccer fan is going to watch regardless, understanding that much. But actually, I'm more talking in the base of more in relation to Major League Soccer, in contrast to how much is being showed here in the States and also in Canada as well. And U.S. men's national team. also a little bit from the standpoint of the English Premier League and Europe leagues being shown here in the States. Like I said, you can still get coverage here if you have premium packages, which Fox Soccer Channel, Setanta, and Go TV, which are usually under there. Like I know over here in Augusta and in Atlanta, you can get it on premium package type sports thing in Comcast and Charter and stuff, but it could be different cases in other parts of the country. And from what I was told, from what I hear, a lot of media, I listen to a lot of media from foreign countries like BBC and stuff, that we can get more access to EPL games live in the States than they do in England itself, which is kind of weird because TV coverage is much different. I can't say for like other places like England or where else that show that present the TV coverage when it comes to sports, but I can say what's presented up to here. What's valued nowadays is not the same as it was 20 years ago, where when we had the North American Soccer League shown on television. Back then, 20, 25, 30 years ago, you only had maybe 3 or 4 channels depending on where you was at, and it was a big deal who was on TV. Now TV revenue coverage of course became major players as the years came along, but at the same time it was just getting that exposure out there, and the way to get exposure to a whole lot of people was through television. And at the time ABC, CBS, NBCs were big players back then. Nowadays it's like here you are, you have the state of American soccer, especially in Major League Soccer. Where do we go from now? Major League Soccer is being shown every Thursday, or at least every other Thursday, on ESPN2 or ESPN Classic or something like that, one of the ESPN channels. And you also have the Euro 2008, which is also being shown. All the games have pretty much been shown on ESPN Classic and ESPN2. And also they showed one game on ABC last weekend, and they're about to show another one tomorrow with the final, Germany and Spain, along with MLS is showing actually the first game of the season on national TV and stuff. So that's going to give a lot of coverage available to a lot of television screens across the country here in the States, and also Canada, if they got that access. The whole point is I see a lot of complaints, and I don't know why there's a lot of complaints, because I mean it's slowly coming along. I made a lot of suggestions on a couple soccer blogs or forum websites like BigSoccer.com, or like Major League Soccer need to find a channel that that's shown on basic cable that's readily available to a lot of television screens, not just rely necessarily on pay-per-view or stuff like that, you know. And I always said that soccer need to broaden their marketing more, not just to a certain type of people, not to just certain type of class of wealth, which I think to a step they do. At first, when the league started, I'm talking about Major League Soccer here, they catered more to the soccer mom crowd, the suburban orange slices type thing, and you know, it's nothing new and stuff. And I think Major League Soccer now has been training for the last 5 years, catering to more Latino crowds and stuff, doing the bilingual type stuff, getting more players from Latin America and stuff, and trying to mainstream it, I guess, through other routes and stuff. But I think still Major League Soccer from the coverage still has a lot of work to do. You know, I see a lot of fans complaining about how ESPN presents its coverage of not only Major League Soccer, but even the Euro 2008 coverage. They complain about every little thing. Oh, you got Andy Gray's name wrong, or you got this person's name wrong. Like, but they don't sit back and realize that, hey, at least there's soccer coverage on in the largest sports network in the world. Guys, come on. And this is the first time they've done it in this type of fashion, really, ever. I mean, you can always go back to TNT where they show commercials every other time, but hey, you know. Anyway, this is going to be part 1. I'll continue with part 2 momentarily, so stay tuned.